So if I talk about Festo's methods for fluid handling and their concept and their architecture, Festo, there's a lot of different pumping methods. There are various pump methods. Festo does a pressure over liquid based method for dispensing. Um, And we have what we call a PGVA. It's a pressure vacuum system. So inside of this unit, basically we have inside of this unit is an onboard compressor. We have three different chambers. One basically filters the air coming into it down to a zero point 0.1 micron, so very fine, clean air. Then there's two other chambers. One facilitates the vacuum and the other facilitates the pressure. So we utilize this to basically pull vacuum and add pressure. So we're able to aspirate into a tip and dispense out of a tip. And we do this through piezo technology. On board here, you see this little box. I don't know if you, hopefully you can see my pointer, but there's a piezo proportional pressure and vacuum regulator in there that gives us the fine-tuned minus 500 to plus 500 millibar. On this unit, there's a single pneumatic port that facilitates both pressure and vacuum. And then obviously we have the connections for the power supply and RJ45 for Ethernet and Modbus TCP. So you can integrate this into a PLC. So basically the software with that, there's a GUI instruction to function this unit, and I am going to turn this over to Eldon. I'm going to let Eldon do a little demo of this pressure vacuum system, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the architecture of that as well.
We
can see it. It's up. It looks like it's up, Eldon.
Good. Okay. So I'll just kind of overview the GUI here. I am actually connected to a PGVA currently. I can disconnect. I'm connected through a serial port, but you can also connect through an Ethernet port. Once you're connected, you can change the default IP address, which can be helpful. So what you're set here, this is the desired vacuum and pressure inside of the internal chambers, and you can set them up to 1 bar. This is in millibar, but usually 600 is plenty for application. So in the output pressure, this is where you'll actually set what pressure you're going to send to the valve. We can put it at minus 300. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background it actually changing.
We can, but the compressor typically comes on and at the pressures and vacuums of the chambers. So it's very quiet, but it shuts off after it gets to the desired pressure and vacuum.
Yeah, and so it usually will only change when you're changing this output pressure or if you're doing a lot of dispenses. Otherwise, it pretty much maintains the pressure pretty well. And to send a signal to dispense the valve, I currently have the valve hooked up to our VAM, our valve controller, so it actually wouldn't open the valve because I don't have it set up to the PGVA, but you can choose to either aspirate or dispense from here, and you just set your pressure you want to dispense at or aspirate at, and then your opening time. So it's pretty straightforward GUI. There's not a lot to it.